One of the important questions of an atheist is, where is God? But is it really the question of an atheism alone? Many who believes in God and love Him and carefully obey all His commands also have this question, a question which arises
when there is problems in family, financial struggle, education crisis, unemployment, when there is sickness, when the prices are skyrocketing, the ones you love leave this place, and fear of what will happen in the future.
Are we really the only ones having this question? Many in the Bible also had the same question. The man was Job.
Job was a blameless and upright man, a man who feared God and shunned evil. The Bible tells us that he was the greatest man among all the people of East, a man who had none equal to him in anything. He had huge wealth, he owned huge livestock, he had a loving family of 7 sons and 3 daughters. The most important thing was he loved God and made sure that even his children did not displease God. But one fine day, Job lost everything to the point of not losing wealth alone, but his children, all of them, and he was covered with sores all over his body. The biggest problem of Job was not facing all the losses, but to listen all the comfort his family and friends around gave him. The comfort by which people around him were trying to make Job confess the crime he committed towards God to punish him this much. Job was pushed to a position where he had no words to counter-argue. Job at this point tried calling unto God for explanation, but there was no response from God. Job was utterly struggling to prove both his innocence and the righteous act of God. Job was pushed to the point of asking, where is God?
Many times we are also placed in a situation like Job when we have no answer from God as to what is happening in our lives. This is the time you need to understand who God is and put your faith into action.
What happened in Job's life?
When God responded to Job, he did not mention anything about his suffering or his innocence or anything else. God was questioning Job to teach him a lesson of who God is. God displayed the limitations of man in comparison to God's power and wisdom in creating and sustaining the universe. The amazing outcome was that God was able to bring Job into complete confidence in God's goodness, without receiving a direct answer to his questions regarding suffering and God's justice. God, after all, disproved both Job's innocence and his righteous act by giving a double blessing of all that he had.
Take a moment to look around you and realize the mighty of God's power and His infinite vision.
He is in total and absolute control.
You may not see everything or understand all that is going on around you,
but there is one sure hope, and that is your faith in Jesus Christ.
Continue your walk with the Lord. Make Jesus the treasure of your life. God bless you.